And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Come on, come on. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
They'll start on the ground with Pierce. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
I really like what he did there because he took his practice work and converted it to game action because he used his hands, got off the block, worked laterally and stayed to the outside, and finished off the runner for a loss.
He gets this one to Mechie. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
Well, Padre, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
One for one. A lot more to go. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 11 yards there, just like last play.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did.
Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Derwin James with a pick, and this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Running on first down, Eckler. Running right through it. Down at the 25.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the 25, here's second down and 7. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Wide open receiver, complete. Touchdown. Donald Parham, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Chargers are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Texans nothing.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble to bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Here's second and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. It's caught by Davis. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Hey, check that, street.
1st and 10, it's Pierce. And some room to roam now. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That good for 22 and a first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
First down, they go right back to Pierce. He stiff arms him. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run. And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Stroud, he's going to audible to something else. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Brevin Jordan, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans are an extra point away from drawing level. There you go, Charles. His first touchdown pass of the new season.
And he had a strong rookie year. So much more expected of him this one, as you might imagine. He threw that one with confidence and assuredness.
And I noticed that the celebration a little bit more subdued than his first touchdown pass last year as a rookie.
Yeah, he certainly is acting like he's done it before.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. Oh, good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He might score. He will score. Touchdown, Chargers. York now for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
Chargers 14, Texans 7.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Meanwhile, Stroud's throw going to be caught by Davis. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Check, Matt.
Hand off right side to Pierce. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. A gain of 3, second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Third, right there. Ready.
And they'll go right back to Pierce. And a pretty good burst there as he gets this across midfield and down to the 46. 52 yards for him on the ground in his first quarter. He has been tremendous to start the new year. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Gets the dump off to Pierce. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. Toss play. Here's Pierce. And good pursuit yet again by the Chargers as they stuff him behind the line. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Chargers 14, Texans 7.
Ready for the second quarter from Houston, it's the Texans in possession of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
On the ready. Timberwolves. Street. Go.
They'll run here with Pierce. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal.
As long as you've been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
Let's go.
2nd and goal from the 1. Stroud to throw it. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Dalton Schultz from a yard out. And the Texans are an extra point away from evening this one up. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Chargers.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
On first down, it's Herbert. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he is going to lose yardage here. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. 2nd and 14. Justin Herbert looking to pass. That's caught, and it's Eckler again. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Going to throw on third down with Herbert. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, L.A. Quentin Johnston, 39 yards. And the Chargers add 6 to their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is up to 8.
21, Texans 13.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why?
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
On second down, it's Stroud. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. He's up over 50 yards receiving now in his first half. It's a first down. Stroud. That's caught again by Schultz. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Stroud working out of the gun. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Davis. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Pierce now up the middle to the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. The second down throw now from Stroud. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
I thought at first he tried to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
79 Broncos. Go.
Stroud out of the gun here. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. Now the Texans are going to call on the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 46. And that'll be off the crossbar and out. It's short. He couldn't get it there. It's no good. And that will keep the lead at 8. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was the crossbar that said otherwise, and that'll deny him a shot at 3.
The Charger drive about to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This practice, the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
59 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. Pass out left finds Johnston.
Just a gain of a couple there. And it's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Texans' 43-yard line.
Herbert now. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Texans are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And that will bring up second down. Running it out of the gun with Pierce. Trucks over him. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Houston. Dameon Pierce. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Texans are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. Remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. The final shot before the break for Herbert. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Down the left sideline. Inside the 10. And they will score. Pick 6 for the Texans TD. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead is up to 5. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Meanwhile, Herbert's this throw taken in by Johnston. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like two excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 69 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
From the 33, here's a 2nd and 4.
Hey, go Lion. Let's go.
Once more, here's Eckler. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Consecutive runs of 6 yards gives him a 1st and 10.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Johnston sent in motion. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. Down right around the 25.
Now, they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get the corner and turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
On 2nd down, Eckler. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
That was a particularly nice play because not only was it his job to force the play inside, he was actually able to fold inside himself and make the tackle ultimately. Very nicely done.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Here's Herbert. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Texans are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. 1st and 10, it's Stroud. That's complete to Pierce. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing now is Stroud. Pass caught on the out route by Mechie. from the 22. Here's 2nd and 2. Pierce takes it straight ahead.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
Muscle damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
They go again with Pierce.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. C.J. Stroud. A 9-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Nothing like understanding where your escape hatches are as a quarterback. Here he's looking, but he knows he doesn't want to force anything. So when nothing avails itself, he slips past the rushers, takes it right up the middle, and takes it into the end zone.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Charger drive about to get going. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. 2nd and 9. Here's Herbert. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the intended receiver on the play. And now it's 3rd down. Back to throw here, Herbert. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another 1st. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Again, Herbert. He's got another one to Johnston. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
1st down, Chargers.
A give, Eckler running to the right. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and yard.
Herbert. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Gerald Everett, 30 yards. And the Chargers are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. And that score there makes this a much more manageable deficit.
Agreed, because before that touchdown, this looked like this was about over. Instead, they've got hope. They're back in the game. They feel better about themselves, and now they have a chance to make some more plays.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. There's a throw to his running back. It's complete. That one goes for 24 yards.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say don't say it, but you did say it.
I did not.
Yeah, anybody watching in Atlanta, our apologies.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Stroud looking to change the play.
Warrior 70. Rig alert, rig alert.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
That's a ball he needs to let go of there. Wasn't the most time in the world to work to his progression, but NFL quarterbacks, they've got to sense the pressure. They've got that internal clock, and the ball has to be gone. And if you're not going to escape and run for it, you have to let it go.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Dayon Henley. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
103 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Donald Parham. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chargers have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Hey, Opie.
And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And no, incomplete. They can't convert. So they tried to bump the lead up to a field goal. Instead, it stays at 1 here in the 4th. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
On the 13-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
No gain on the play.
Now Stroud. This will be complete to Mechie. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Stroud now on 3rd and 2. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big play that time on a catch and run. 39 yards.
Well, that was a pretty good time for his first catch of the ball game, and it turned into a huge play as well. He's certainly not been a central part of this passing game so far in this one, but he made his presence felt there. A big pickup on 3rd down.
Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
A run for Pierce out of the gun. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Ready.
From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 7.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Street, street.
Stroud looking to throw.
Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Understanding he's just down one possession, trying to make something happen by extending the play, but the coverage downfield was excellent. He escaped and bought some time, but that one goes incomplete.
Stroud on 3rd down now.
Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Back to the ground with Pierce.
Pushes him over. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Another carry for Pierce. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
Come on.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Give to Pierce.
And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. And now a timeout taken here defensively with 2:07 remaining. So they'll also have the stop coming up at the 2-minute warning.
Here comes 2nd down.
Check, Bobcat, check.
Pierce gets this one running right.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now.
Go street. Ready.
Going for it with Pierce.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This for the lead in the final stages. And they're not going to get the kick off in time. Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This for a 4th quarter lead. And his kick is indeed good. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead.
Big kick right there to give them the lead in the fourth, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Herbert.
Working the middle here. That's complete to Everett, the tight end. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Nice. Well coached. A team that understands what's going on. They still have time to work the middle of the field as they just did there.
Here's 2nd down. Herbert to throw. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down.
This defense hasn't had the best showing in this game, but a critical knockdown there. If they can hang on, I guess the end will kind of justify the means.
Certainly, and just think of it this way. It may not be the quantity of the plays that they've had because those haven't been great, but they get a few more quality ones like that. That could finish things off for them.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Herbert.
And this is caught on the sideline. Are the feet in? They are. What a catch.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here 1st down.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
A big play here. Crowd on their feet. 3rd and 4.
And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
Well, the entire game coming down to this kick from Cade York.
His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And this one is right through. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So they tried to ice him there, but it's fair to say it did not have the intended effect.
And I've known kickers that take it as an affront. And there he says, you think you're going to rattle me? Think again.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for the Chargers, they can breathe a sigh of relief as they're able to eke out the 1-point victory here in the opener. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for the Texans, They obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.